Yeah, hello guys, Cloudie here, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you. Now, I really didn't think that there would be anything left to post about or talk about. I wasn't really planning on it, but here we go. We have a third developer's note for December from our new PD Jin. So yeah, let's just get into it. Let's see what Vespa has posted. Compared to the other ones, I think this is a little bit more vague. Uh, could have been a bit more detailed maybe, but let's see what they do talk about. So this is the main list. Improvements to Guild Conquest, Velkhazar and lagging crashing issues, unequal hero costume updates, hero balance adjustments, auction house system, power of the 12 constellations, limited sale for costumes and customization parts, and the appearances of 2 to 4 star heroes in season 1. So let's go through this. Velkhazar lagging and crashing issues. Well, this is the apology that we have seen quite a few times before, and then they say that they want to do excessive rendering and battle logics adjustments in the game, which will hopefully fix these kind of issues. They would like to do this all at once, but probably they have to do this like continuously, and we'll try to communicate about it more. They are aware that this still needs updates and they will be working on it, yada yada. And then they are saying that they want to do better improvements to Guild Conquest and add more fun on top of fixing the lag and crash issues. Well, yeah, okay, fair enough. When, what updates, those would be the nice things to know, but I guess we will find out. Point 2, unequal hero costume updates. So yeah, this is something that people have been talking about as long as the game has existed, more or less. So they are saying that they are doing balance adjustments, and this kind of ties into the balance adjustments part. That there are a lot of heroes that are not that popular, not used that much. So they will kind of try to, like, when they do the balancing, they will try to use do it for or not so popular heroes. And when they do that, they will look into creating new costumes for them if they are lacking in that department. And they will consider releasing legend costumes for unpopular heroes with less attractive appearances. I personally wouldn't mind some adult versions of all the lollies. Like, if you have been following 킹스레이드 art, that have been like Luna, Miruru, and I think lately Grammary in one of the fan art costumes that had like adult versions made by fans, and they look pretty damn hot. I mean, if they were in the game, I would really love that. And yeah, I know some people like God King Wei are like looking at me with accusing eyes now, but whatever. I still would like to not have lollies because that's just me. All right, but yeah, that's what they are planning here. Hero balance adjustments. So they are doubling down on this, not releasing OP heroes anymore, because they came to the conclusion that continuous updates of OP heroes are destroying the current battle system of the game. Well, who would have not thought that? So they are trying to work on a system where all heroes can be used with similar performances. There will be heroes that may outstand depending on content, but there will be no heroes that will outstand in all contents. I mean, we have been complaining about this Vespa ever since like Pansy, maybe. So quite a while ago, and yeah, I mean, yeah, good thing that you came to the same conclusion as your players did like 2 years ago. All right, all right. Now they do plan to make balance adjustments to all the heroes. They want to do improvements that allows players to use different dealers. I still don't like dealer word, and they want to improve the roles of each class. Okay. And they want to improve heroes to make them usable widely in the arena content. Well, yeah, I could live without facing Rebel Clown and Dark Lol Castle all the time. Like, seriously, 9 out of 10 times. So they say that they do not want to improve each of the heroes themselves, but they want to fix the balance by fixing the battle system. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Looking forward how you pull that off. if we really need to nerf the heroes, that will be used as one of our last methods. Well, that's fair enough. And I think that's a bit lighter tone they had on nerfing than they did like a while ago when they said like, no, we are not nerfing anyone. They say that if we really have to, we will do it. But like, which is, yeah, okay. I mean, nobody likes to have their heroes nerfed, and this is something I've talked about before, that because there was so little testing done on the releases, or maybe they just wanted heroes to be released in that OP state, often they came out in this OP form, and then the community went up in a riot, like, Jesus Christ, guys, are you serious about this? And then but then Vespa either didn't react right away, like Cher was running in her initial version for like a year, and a lot of people have invested in her, and then just Vespa came around and then said like, okay, we are gonna nerf her, or like Cloudie, that was also something like that. So obviously, if something's been out for like a year and a lot of people have invested in them, nerfing them at that time is kind of scuffed, and this is kind of my problem with DLK and RC now, that they have been around for so long. Nerfing them now is just and then there was, for instance, Shock, who got nerfed up on his release because people realized that a tank with an AoE ignore defense attack might not be the best ID, Vespa. And then he got nerfed, but of course by that time a lot of people have already invested in him. So hopefully a lot of this stuff will actually be fixed by the improved amount of testing that we will be doing for them, if they really do make the test servers available to the public. And then maybe we won't be getting these kind of lame characters, and then the game's balance will be better. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see how they actually fix the battle system without adjusting some of the characters themselves. We'll see what they do say about that. Concerns regarding the security and creation of multiple accounts within the auction house system. So they are saying that they want to approach this from a technology end, and device authentication, creating exclusive 킹스레이드 OTP. So I'm not sure, multiple accounts. So what, I can't have alts anymore, or is this just for the auction house? I have 3 accounts, guys. I play them actively. It's not for the auction house. What if I can't use them anymore? That's kind of what? I also do not know how they would actually do that, because how do you do device authentication? We have emulators, and you can't tie it to phone numbers. I know they do that actually in Korea, that a lot of stuff you need to register with your phone. That doesn't work in the rest of the world, I think. But yeah, what else? They don't really tell too much here, just that they want to make sure that they cannot be, that there are no bots in the auction house. I assume this is about the auction house, not in general. I still might like my League of Honor bot, because yeah, I imagine playing League of Honor that much. And then they want to like make restrictions on selling, but no restriction on buying. So this kind of is their way of thinking to balance out the auction house. We'll see. I don't know if I'm really a fan of the whole auction house system. On one hand, it could be good, because if you have something that you don't want and would rather not break it down, and maybe it's good for someone else, then you can sell it and maybe you can buy something else. But I do have some concerns that it really is about just, generating more revenue for Vespa themselves, and it won't really be good for the state of the game, as I have given the example of Diablo 3 in the past. I guess we will see when they do share more details about this. Let's move on. Power of the 12 constellations. So basically this is Soul Weapon 2.0, and to just go back a little bit to the previous post, they said that the older heroes will be able to choose between soul weapons and the 12 constellations. Everything new will only have the 12 constellations, and instead of an active skill, these will be more along the line of statistics, or like improve your performance in one way or another, but they will not be active skill. At least that's what they said. They say that the 12 constellations will be introduced through seasons 2. Yeah, we'll have a different usage than the soul weapons. During season 2, soul weapons will be stronger and effective in some of the contents, and at the same time, the power of 12 constellations will be stronger in other contents. Interesting, because they definitely did say that the newer characters released in season 2 will not be getting soul weapons. So I don't know how that works out, but I guess we will find out. So they want to bring balance between the two systems, and we are not aiming for numerical strength, but diversity among the contents. Alright, well, again, this is really vague, and I kind of wonder how they are gonna be like balancing two additional systems, or like one additional system that is existing next to the soul weapons. Sounds like a bit of a nightmare to me, but hey, if they can pull it off, kudos to them. My favorite part, the limited sale for costumes and customization parts. They say that sales weren't high enough compared to the total numbers in king_sreigd. Well, yeah, because everyone just buys costumes for the characters they like, and not every costume in that regard. Like, if I have a costume for, say, Maria that I like, and the others are not that good, or I don't like them more than the existing one, then I will not be buying them, because, well, I know people, Jon, I'm looking at you, who just buy everything for their favorite character. But for me, it's usually, I want to have one that I usually see on them, and unless I really feel like switching around, but I rarely do that, to be honest. So if I have one that I really like, I will stick with that, and if they release 3 other ones for that same character, and no matter how much I like that character, if I don't think that other costume is better than the one I have, I will not be buying a new one. So it kind of feels like that their aim here is just to you know, make you buy more costumes. And yeah, they do say that this might be about the design of the costumes, but they say that it might have a deep connection with the heroes that are owned by the players. Well, that's the other thing. Like, if nobody plays Repin, nobody is gonna buy her costume. Well, especially if there is no costume for her. Like, there is one now, but whatever. So with the limited costumes, they want to say that that the supply of costumes will be around the same or slightly higher as the number of people buying costumes now. So they are not saying that they are worried. They are saying that they are not worried about people running out of or costumes running out from the store, so you can buy them. But they will adjust these numbers along the way. So they are hoping that to create value of preciousness for those who have purchased the costumes. But they will not be added to gacha systems, and they will be sold through a shop. Okay. Well, my problem with this, that does a costume really have to have like a value in or preciousness, as they say here. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for in the text. Does it really have to have? It's a fun item for myself. I do not think about their value. The only value there is the ruby cost to Vespa, but I don't think it really matters to the player. They just want their characters to look good. So, and this segues into the auction house, really, where it kind of feels like this change is only pushed because they want to make the auction house work. They say, like, in reality, we sell old clothes we don't use anymore through the garage sale. Maybe, I don't know. I've never done a garage sale. I have thrown out clothes that I never wore anymore, or gifted them away, or whatever, but I haven't sold anything through a garage sale, to be honest. And to be fair, people can wear more than one. And also, it's like I don't know, like, my whole problem is like, what about new players, for instance? If I come into the game and really like an old costume for, I don't know, Jane, and I want to buy it, and it's no longer available in the shop, so now I have to go and like buy it on the auction house for a different currency that may be more limited than rubies are. So right now, if you are a new player and you want, I don't know, Aisha, and you want one of her old costumes, you can just scrape together the 3,000 rubies, and there you are. You have your favorite costume for her. But now, with this whole auction house thing, you have to go to the auction house and try and win a bid with a currency that we do not know anything about yet. And I would bet my head. I would bet eating my head, that's what they say in Hungary, that it will be tied to real money. So I think you can tell why I'm not really a big fan of this whole thing here. But yeah, so that's what they say, that they are that they want to costumes to retain rareness, and then they will be they will have value during the trading process. There will also be that we will be able to prevent issues such as hoarding, as similar costumes cannot be owned more than once. Yeah, but I can still buy costumes that I do not actually want, just for the sake of selling them to someone for a different currency. Like that's the other thing, because they did specifically say that the arena will, or arena, it is an arena, the auction house will not be using rubies. And now I can just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy all the costumes, or, well, I won't because I don't have that many rubies, but someone else could, and be like, yeah, and then I'm gonna buy them and then sell them to other people. And that's kind of like, it might work out, it may not be. It's like really becoming like an, I don't know, stock exchange. So yeah, I think I don't really like this idea for various issues. The auction house itself could be good, but I don't think this whole trying to prop up sales by making stuff limited and then making people buy them in the auction house, yeah, no. And then one of the least vague answers is about the 2 to 4-star appearances for characters in Season 1. They do say that these will not be deleted. Yeah, fair enough. We would have been really sad if they did that. So yeah, this is the conclusion. They are looking to listen to more feedback, and they have their Discord channels now. If you want to join them, there was a post about that with the invite links. I've shown one. There is one for Japan separate, and there was one with like all the other servers together. I think not Korea. Korea was not there, and maybe not the Taiwan, Hong Kong, and so on. So maybe that wasn't there either. But yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I think compared to the other ones, this is a bit more vague. Yeah, I'm still not really on board with the whole auction house system, but we'll see how that turns out. So yeah, that's it, guys. This has become a really long video considering that I did not want to make one. One last thing is that there is also a coupon code which I will put into the description. And yeah, that's it, guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you. This has been Cloudie for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.